Good morning, good morning, good morning, Next Level. Happy hump day. So I am gearing up to do this. Everyone's raving about this Idalis and Megan Davies spin, cross-training, lifting workout. So that is on my agenda today. But I wanted to talk about this particular book. So you guys know me in books. This is Freak Factor. This was actually referred to me by someone who works in special ed, and I got it because the author has ADHD and is thriving. Like, he took his challenge, his opportunity, as Lynette would say, and he turned it into a positive way to funnel his energy into something that he could do with it. And it's really phenomenal as far as just different perspectives, and really encouraging people to find what they're really good at and what they really enjoy, and just channel more energy into that, rather than trying to improve their weaknesses, which can be draining. But particularly chapter 8 is on career, and it talks about how important and impactful your job is on your physical health, or your if you're in school, it would probably apply too, but more specifically, this chapter on job. And it talks about, so I'm just going to read you a little snip. Anna wakes up at 6 a.m. but wishes she could sleep for a few more hours. After getting the kids some breakfast and taking them to school, she drives to the office. Her job pays well, and her boss and coworkers are nice enough, but she still dreads going to work, and at the end of the day, she feels drained, like the life has been sucked out of her. Anna has put on a lot of weight over the last few years. She knows that she needs to exercise and eat better, but she doesn't have any energy left once she gets home. Her lack of energy also makes her impatient and easily irritated, which strains her relationship with her husband and children. Anna reads books on time management, stress management, exercise, healthy eating, parenting, and marriage, but nothing seems to work. And so Anna wants to change. She wants to grow. She's motivated, but just isn't working. She keeps asking herself the same questions. What's wrong with me? What am I missing? Why can't I make progress? What should I do? And it talks about, he's a motivational speaker. So I don't know if he does life coaching, but he basically says she needs to change her career. And it just goes into like how your job is killing you. Like if the most of your time in your life, right, think about your work, it's likely 30, 40, 50, 60 hours for some of us. If you hate it, you have such a limited amount of energy that if you're always working on surviving in your job, you might not have any left over to fill your own cup and get into that good cadence of great self-care, healthy eating, exercise. And this is where I would stress, start your morning with intention, reading for personal growth. My morning routine is always the same. I read, I energize, I work out, I have a power breakfast, and then I move on with my day. But at some point, sometimes that also is just not enough. And so in my grad group, we've been talking a lot about this year. We've had a lot of people do job changes, career shifts, promotions, and it really does shift the energy. So I just wanted to bring attention to this book today because it's going to be a new year. And I know for me, when I first started with coaching, I felt really stuck. I felt really stuck in my body. I felt really stuck in my mind. I felt really stuck in my relationships with my husband and my kids. And I needed kind of an overhaul in life. And I didn't think that it would be possible. I didn't think it would be possible to actually become a successful coach and build a business. I didn't think my other business would really ever be able to grow the way that I envisioned it. And a lot of my strain and frustration came from my pseudo career, when I was staying at home with my kids, but also juggling cleaning houses and waitressing. And that was very draining. It wasn't fulfilling. I was bringing home a paycheck, but it wasn't what I really wanted to do. And when I started doing the things that I wanted to do, and I'm not pressing coaching on people specifically, but there's somebody in the I Am a Priority Challenge right now that's talking about aspiring to find a new career in the new year, not necessarily with coach, just in general, right? Like identifying that your job, which is where you spend most of your time, is draining you, is hugely impactful. And I remember a couple years ago, I told Mark, he was working with a different company, and I was like, you just need to quit. Like, you need to find something else, because this is physically terrible for all of us when you come home this way. And he agreed, and he ended up pursuing a different career, and it was hard. It was a drastic change in pay, and we had to figure that out. But so different, such a different energy in the house when he changed his career. So again, I'm like a book pusher. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because I think they're so helpful in helping you think about what you can do instead of what everybody else is doing. So I have like a encyclopedia in my brain now of literally thousands of pages that I've read over the last couple of years. If you're ever looking for a book suggestion, it's one of my favorite things to do is match people with the right solutions or good solutions for them in the season of life that they're in. It's kind of like when we look at the Beachbody catalog and people say, oh, like this is my goal and this is my fitness style. What program would you suggest? I kind of love doing the same thing with books. Like, this is my goal, this is my struggle. What book would you suggest? What author would you suggest? Because I feel like authors are free. Well, not free, because you have to, I guess you could go to the library. But it's like having a life coach in your ear, I guess. It builds bravery. It builds creativity. It builds confidence. It builds cadence in your life. If you haven't yet started listening to or reading personal development every single day, I cannot stress enough how awesome it is, and how I used to think it was bullshit too. I never thought I could do it. I started with audiobooks, and I had to put a sticky note on my steering wheel back in the day when I first started. My first book was The Compound Effect. It's by Darren Hardy, and I couldn't sit and read it. I had to audiobook. My life looked different. I didn't have the determination to build a routine in the mornings where I could sit and read. So I figured, okay, this audiobook thing, I'll try this. And religiously, I put a thing on that says audiobook on my steering wheel, because habitually, we get in the car, we put on the radio. Habitually, right? If you could change that habit and pump yourself full of 5 to 10 minutes is all I do. I lose attention span after 10 minutes, and I don't retain what I'm reading, so 5 to 10 minutes. This is another great book. John Maxwell is absolutely fantastic. This is just 1 page a day, so this is a really good habit builder if you're looking for something for the new year. Literally, it's 1 page by date, and you can commit to it. I committed to the whole year, and I'm keeping up with it. So I know it's possible. I know it's possible, and it's so helpful. Like, could you do life without reading and personal growth and podcasting? Absolutely. But why would you? It's like doing a workout without Energize. Why would you do that? So anyways, that's my book rant. Do a reflection this year. Like, I'd love to see more people go after the things they want in life. Go after the relationships they want in life. Go after the jobs they want in life. Go after the bodies they want in life. Like, I just think it's so cool to see people pursue happiness instead of settle for what is. And that is how I wake up every single day. I don't want to settle for what is. I don't want to work at something that doesn't excite me and fill me with passion. I don't want to have a shitty relationship with my husband. I don't want to have a shitty relationship with food. I want to figure out how to make it something I look forward to every day when that alarm clock goes off. And it's awesome. So I strongly encourage you to check out The Freak Factor, Maxwell Daily Reader, or if you're looking for alternate book suggestions, if you want a little one-on-one personal suggestion, just inbox me, tell me what your goals are, and I can hopefully help you find something that will only add to add positivity to your routine, right? Beachbody offers so many great solutions, right? We have every nutrition style of eating now is in the library. Supplements galore, fitness programs galore, cycling, live workouts, not live workouts, like, right? So many choices that it can be paralyzing for some people to just make a decision and choose. So I love helping people choose a goal and then commit to it. Same thing with books. So have a great day.